we were looking at kind of like straight like influencer marketing was the original goal, right? At the time of bringing first product to market, so still to create a marketplace, we had the privilege of working really closely with TikTok. Like they just launched TikTok Shop in the UK. We were like kind of like within the first cohort of partners, like the first five like partners to kind of come in and really reshape like what is affiliate marketing, but also that kind of social commerce. So like prior to TikTok Shop, we'd had like Instagram Shop tried to launch, didn't really work. You know, Facebook has its marketplace and all that kind of stuff. There has always been like shopping throughout social media, but it was really kind of closing the loop on the user experience for the end buyer. So focusing on the end buyer, like how can we allow this person to make a purchase in app in the most seamless way possible? Like Uber's whole like kind of strap line was like, you can order a car and it'll be with you in 3 clicks. So like, tap, 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 and it's on its way, right? TikTok is kind of a very similar thing where it's like I can see a product, tap, 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 and it's on its way to me. The the best thing that obviously TikTok has got all these years of like understanding, you know, from Douyin in China, like understanding like consumer behavior. Like obviously in Douyin, like live shopping is enormous, like live social commerce space across like sort of China and also like Malaysia, Indonesia, and countries like that. But they had that kind of like they had the execution muscle and they also had like the data to support that like look this is next gen customer, and we say social commerce equals next gen customer. It's the next generation of buyers who have spent their time growing up on social media, so that's how they're being influenced to make purchasing decisions. Now I don't want to type in a code sam10 at discount to get my little discount and track influencer marketing that way. I don't want to click on an
Right.
affiliate link like now and then be redirected to a third party website where the UI UX is terrible, the checkout experience is crap. Like, you know, there's not even Apple Pay on there. So like, you know, I churn straight away because I can't find my wallet, right? TikTok just knew this. And when they launched TikTok Shop, it was like, okay, we're going to allow this seamless shopping experience where the customer, me and you, can view content, can engage with content, and then can actually make that purchase straight away. The way that I kind of look at the whole evolution of like commerce is traditional bricks and mortar, experiential shopping, you know, you'd go out, enjoy yourself, stuff like that. That was replaced with e-commerce. E-commerce, we kind of replaced experiential with convenience, like the convenience of being able to shop on our devices instantly, etc. Social commerce is like a hybrid between experiential and convenience. You know, you have the experience of whether it's live shopping, whether it's, you know, affiliate videos, etc., like that experiential side of things, but you also have the convenience of e-commerce. And I think being involved with TikTok from such an early stage in the Western world has literally given us like a, you know, a passenger side ride to like how this is all exploding right now.
And were you familiar with social commerce before TikTok approached you, or was that something that you had to then go and read up on, do some discovery work on what was actually happening in China? Was that on your radar before you heard that they plan to launch in the
Not
UK?
really, no. I think like it's always kind of been on a lot of people's radar. Like I'm 32 years old, right? So I grew up in the era of like once TV programs had finished running, we had QVC, right? And people were selling things through TV. Like realistically, like that was like very, very early stage, like, you know, social commerce. Like, okay, technically it wasn't social commerce because it was through TV, but like that whole idea of, you know, selling through affiliate models, through like creators, through, you know, lives or whatever that might have been, has always kind of been like in the back of my mind. But it wasn't until the penny drop moment was the moment that, you know, we sat with TikTok, we understood like, right, this is a really big market. And then when you go away and you look at like China, Malaysia, Indonesia, and you go, oh, this is a really big market. I mean, the global social commerce industry is like currently valued at something like 1.6 trillion or something crazy like that, right? Um, and that's only going one way because if we look at the Western world, TikTok as a platform are the only real platform that have mastered the whole experience, right? That closed loop experience from affiliate or from live stream to making the purchasing transaction, right? YouTube are testing in India, you know, Meta are testing in a few states in America, you know, Snap will probably introduce it at some point. Pinterest is going to be, I think it's called Pinterest Lens or something like that, right? We don't really do much work on Pinterest, but like, you know, Pinterest is testing it. You've then got things like CTV, right? You've got like Disney Plus, Hulu, Discovery, Peacock, like all testing like in-app streaming shopping. Like this is the future of how we choose to shop. And that 1.6 trillion is going to be a tiny figure in the next, it's going to be tiny compared to the end figure in the next sort of 5 to 10 years.